Michaela Renava alongside Marcus Omard. We're going to be talking some relegation battles. Marcus, looking at three teams: Hull City, Swansea City, and Crystal Palace. How did they find themselves in this position?
Well, it's really starting out the season terribly, and it never got much better. Hull City, Swansea City, and Crystal Palace all fired their coach at some point early in the season. Swansea City actually fired two coaches, including the first American to ever manage in the Premier League. But, you know, they fire their coach and hope things improve. They've improved gradually enough that all three of these teams now have a shot at surviving from relegation, and it's a real surprise because all three of them were looking really bad.
Well, when will we find out the fate of one unlucky team?
Well, this Sunday is actually a big game between Hull City and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, if they win or draw, will be secure, and then Hull City will they'll go down if they lose and Swansea City wins. So it could happen all this week on Saturday and Sunday. It could be figured out, or it'll go on until the last weekend of the season.
Well, now you mentioned coaching changes. What do these teams need to do to avoid being in this situation next season?
Well, it's really two things. The first is stability. They all got into this position because they were changing coaches and bringing in players that didn't quite fit. So they really have to have a plan and stick to it. And that really comes from recruitment. It's going to be a big part of it. They want to be able to sign new players. They have to bring them in early and make sure that they have a full preseason to really hit the ground running so they don't find themselves scrambling toward the end of the season again.
All right, Marcus, well, thanks so much. Make sure to keep it on NESN.com for all your Premier League news.